What is going on, guys? In today's video I'm going to be doing a review on these two reels right here. These are both Penn Pursuit 3s. This one is just the 3000 size and this one is the 6000 size. So let's get right into it. Alright, before I start giving you an overall review of them, I'm just going to tell you some of the specifications on both of these reels separately. Okay, starting out with the 3000 size, it has the HT100 drag system. It is a 6:2 to 1 gear ratio. It has a 4+1 ball bearing system. Let me see the line capacity. Holds 250 yards of 15-pound braid and let's see, 165 yards of 10-pound mono. Okay, now for the 6000 size, also has the HT100 drag system. It has a 5:6 to 1 gear ratio, so a little lower than the 3000, and it also has a 4+1 ball bearing system. And for the line capacity, it holds 230 yards of 20-pound mono, and then 390 yards of 40-pound braid. Okay, now I'm going to talk about some general stuff I just like about both of these reels. Like I mentioned, they both have the HT100 drag system, which is very nice to see that Penn is including that in some of their cheaper reels like these. Also has a really solid bail. I've noticed that as well in recent years with Penn. They've had some little more cheaper, like, just very thin wired bails with their cheaper reels, but this bail is way more solid. You can see there, it's not thin, it's actually a coated thicker bail. Another thing I kind of like on both of these reels are the handles. Now on the 3000 smaller size, it just kind of has that tab handle that Penn's been using on their smaller reels for a long time, which I'm kind of used to now, and it works great. And for the bigger reel, it's not like a ball handle, it's more of like a knob handle, which honestly I think it works just as good as their like power knob, I think they call it. This is just a regular knob, it's not like that ball handle, but I think it still works really good. Alright, next I'm going to kind of talk about each reel a little bit individually and tell you my thoughts on both of them. Alright, starting off with the 3000. So far I haven't really caught too many fish on it. I caught a few nice black drum and some decent snook on it, and it handled pretty well. I haven't really dunked it at all yet, so I'm not sure how the durability will be after being dunked in salt water. But so far, with about like a month and a half of use in salt water, it's still very smooth, and the drag is very smooth still as well. Yeah, about the drag, Penn's new HT100 drag system, so far I've really been liking it. It's very smooth. I haven't had a single reel fail me that has that HT100 drag system, including this one. And I've actually had the older model in a 5000 size, the Penn Pursuit 2, and that did not have the HT100 drag system because they did not have that developed at the time. And that drag on that reel actually burnt out eventually out of a lot of use, after a lot of use. So I'm eager to see if this HT100 drag system is going to hold up a lot better, and so far it really has. Alright, moving on to the 6000 size. I have actually put this reel to a hell of a test. I accidentally, so I casted out my bait. I was shark fishing, and I guess, I caught a shark, reeled up, I think my tip got tangled somehow, and then when I went to recast it, it didn't cast, so I got the tip untangled. But in order to do that, I had to tighten up the drag to reel my bait in, so I forgot to loosen it before I recasted. So my shark rod was out there, the bait was out there, and I thought the drag was loose, but it was actually fully tight. So the rod launched into the water. I could see it, it was in the keys, so the water was crystal clear. Reel was just sitting on the bottom in the sands, like 10 feet down. So I snagged it, got it back up, and rinsed it out. I resurfaced it myself, re-greased it, cleaned it out on the inside really good, and it is butter smooth, just like right out of the package. So I mean, that's a pretty good test. That really shows the durability of these reels. Alright, so I think that's going to wrap it up for our Pursuit 3 reels. Very great reels, especially for that price. I mean, In my opinion, they're one of the best reels for the price out there right now. Honestly, I have nothing bad to say about them yet, but when I was trying to purchase the 3000 size, they were like complete out of stock for like a month and a half, and that just goes to show that these reels are selling really well. A lot of fishermen love them, and I think a lot of guides are starting to incorporate them into their arsenals just because of the quality for that price. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're new here, make sure to check out some of my older videos that'll be up on the screen right now. Bye.